issues are issues I have raised in the earlier reports. I will just draw the attention of Parliament and your attention, Madam Speaker, to them without necessarily having to read each and every. So the first point is non-compliance with the law. That has been the case with all the earlier bills, and the issues and the subjects remain the same. The second point, which is point number 3, Madam Speaker, point number 3 is that, and I'm happy the chair of the committee has pointed it out. I am only now emphasizing. This bill was proposing the same tax as already provided. And the chair did make a mention on that, especially on issues of capital gains tax. So this point simply illustrates how lazy Finance Minister and his team are. That even a tax already provided in another law they are bringing here, only to be told by the committee that, hey, you guys, what you are bringing, it is already provided. That's why it is important to draw the attention of Parliament to this. The third point, which is the area of dissent, is tax exemptions. We have already presented on tax exemptions. But just to mention, this manufacturer of electric vehicle, battery, charging battery, frame and body, as well as a specialized hospital. Our fear is that these particular exemptions seem to be targeting some people. What they didn't do is to write there their names. The letter that has come in as we are processing this bill about Ujagali actually confirms in these particular proposals what is missing are the names of the beneficiary. But the one of Ujagali makes it very clear. Madam Speaker, I am drawing your attention to this as you are being disturbed. That in the case of electric vehicle and specialized hospital, the names are not, and beneficiary are not specifically provided, like it is explicitly provided in that letter that this one is to benefit Aga Khan of Ujagali. Because I said I don't have to read each and everything, but just to remind Parliament that tax exemptions are costing us 1.4 trillion. And finally, the last paragraph on this point, as I said, is that this exemption looks like a Pineti, Aga Khan, and the Chiramoto tax exemption law. Only their names are missing. Moreover, all these three have benefited from free land, tax holidays, including free money. We've given them free land, tax holidays, and we keep budgeting to go to these Chiramotos, Ruwoa, and Aga Khan. You remember we used our petroleum fund before we started Ujagali. Now, by law, we are saying, everything you take here, you just take, we don't mind. Can government, Madam Speaker, table a list of who currently qualifies for this incentive before consideration of this bill? Then you will know that it is not these individuals. We have spoken about the timing of the new tax proposals and the instability. Those of you who follow social media, you may have seen all sorts of caricatures and of Mr. Tibo Haburwa milking a dead cow. That even when the cow is dead and it is complaining, for him he continues milking. I am just drawing your attention to those. If you are dead, death itself is a complaint if you didn't know. That's why people die when they are crying. So the new tax proposals, which is the last point, is that the timing is very bad. And I think the ministers need to be sensitive. So, finally, Madam Speaker, and I want to invite colleagues to always be looking at the certificate of financial implication, especially these brief ones by the lazy ministers. In the earlier ones, they were putting one sentence, budget neutral. In this one, they are saying, no, the money is already provided. But to draw your attention, what government intends to raise as a result of this proposal is 40 billion. So you are here all day struggling to raise 40 billion, and then later when you are doing appropriation, they will bring a list. You give so and so money, give so and so money. Let's deal with that. Let's stop giving money. And then you don't burden the taxpayers to be paying huge taxes. Right, Honorable Speaker, as I said, most of the matters here are related. So we only invite Parliament to be cautious that you can't have a bill that seeks to raise 40 billion, and in the same bill you are exempting more than what you are seeking to gain. So you are giving 600 and only 40. So you want to raise 40 and give away what you don't have, which is the reason now our debt, next financial year debt servicing is 25 trillion. You don't even have to be an economist. So you bring a law to exempt people and then seek to punish the poor people. So, Madam Speaker, I beg to present.
Thank you. Honorable. Yes.